and the Goblet of Fire World Premiere Special. Still to come, we chat with the main wizard himself, Mr. Daniel Radcliffe. But first, who else turned up to join in with the Schoolboy Sorcerers celebrations?
It's very strange. I mean, you don't get used to this kind of thing. I'm very glad to say I could never get used to this.
You get a little bit of steamy action with Daniel Radcliffe this time.
I do, yeah, I'm a lucky girl.
How long did you have to spend in that jacuzzi?
Quite a number of days.
Come on, Robbie, give us a rundown of what happens to Hagrid in this one.
Well, Hagrid has a romance.
I think it's so lovely to actually do a love scene with Robbie as Hagrid and dancing to Jarvis Cocker and his band. I thought, well, this is a paradise.
One of the most important people on the set of any movie is, of course, the director.
I'd like to correct you on one point of accuracy. The director is, in fact, the most important person on the set, OK?
Sorry, please forgive me there. And David Heyman, the producer. Now, who's more important, the producer or the director?
The director.
All right, just wanted to get that sorted out from the start, so I don't have to be as polite to you as I was to him.
No, always be polite to Mike Newell. Don't worry about me.
Ron is a rubbish date.
Okay, yeah, I think he is. Well, yeah, he's a bit miserable, isn't he? Yeah. But he was wearing something pretty nasty as well, so...
Your dancing is rubbish.
Oh, I know, it's appalling, isn't it? But I only had 2 days to rehearse. That's my excuse.
Yes, people are very excited about the dress, and I think that should hopefully live up to expectations too. It's perfect, sort of very princess dress.
Now, you play Barty Crouch Jr. You're not necessarily the nicest of people.
That depends on your perspective. It depends on which camp you're in. Fans of Voldemort think I'm great.
Well, I was sold the part of being the sexiest character in it, and then it turns out the most repulsive character.
Okay, we've got another nasty person now. Well, you're not nasty. Tom Felton's not nasty. You look good with short hair.
Thank you, I appreciate that. The producers of the film didn't think so.
Can you just tease up what we've got to look forward to in this one? What was that?
Stuff.
Okay. Now, in the past, Harry Potter movies have read like a who's who of acting talent from Britain, Ireland and beyond. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is certainly no different, but as well as the old favourites, there's a few exciting new additions to the cast. First up, we have some new teens to meet. Katie Leung has been plucked from obscurity to play Cho Chang, who rather catches Harry's eye.
Her involvement in the whole film is basically Harry having this mad crush on her.
Yes?
I just wondered if maybe you want to go to the ball with me?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
It shows that he's developing into a teenager. There's this kind of hormonal change.
The Hogwarts champion, Cedric Diggory.
And Robert Pattinson plays the all-round great guy, Cedric Diggory.
So Cedric is like he's in the top year, and he's he's not really the head boy, but everyone thinks he should be the head boy. And he's like the Quidditch captain, he's the nice guy, and he sort of takes Harry under his wing as the story goes along.
Arriving from the continent into the world of Harry Potter for the Tri-Wizard tournament are Stanislav Janevsky, who is Victor Crumb, and Clémence Poésy plays the Gallic beauty Fleur Delacour.
Well, I guess she represents the idea, maybe English people over French people.
I'd love when they do that.
But I remember talking about Fleur with Mike before we started filming, and I was like, is she a kind of snub? And he was like, oh, and I was like, she's just French, right? He was like, oh yeah, exactly. So, I'm French, I can't help it.
The Darmstadt champion is Victor Crumb.
I play Victor Crumb in the film, the world's best seeker, Quidditch star. He's the Bulgarian champion. He's introduced very powerfully, as a very concentrated, sort of a wild boy, very powerful.
It's Mad-Eye Moody, dark wizard catcher.
The students also find themselves with a new dark arts teacher, Alistair Mad-Eye Moody, played by Brendan Gleeson.
Any questions? What appealed to me about him was the fact that he was put into a classroom and reminded me of some of the teachers of the old school, that whole notion of tough love and all that kind of thing.
I'm Rita Skeeter. What makes a champion tick? Should we start with the youngest? Lovely.
Not to mention Miranda Richardson's muck-raking journalist, Rita Skeeter.
Do you think it was the trauma of your past that made you so keen to enter such a dangerous tournament?
She'll do whatever it takes to get the story which she's already pre-written in her head.
No, I didn't enter.
Of course you didn't.
Now, looking around, it's clear to see how popular Harry Potter is. Hundreds of people have crammed here into Leicester Square just to catch a glimpse of one of their favourite Hogwarts heroes. They've travelled from far and wide, they've waited here for hours. In fact, I think it's fair to say some of you have actually been here since last night. Unbelievable. Anyway, I thought it was only fair to chat to some of the fans to find out what it was about Harry they liked so much.
I don't want eternal glory. Look, I don't know what happened tonight, and I don't know why. It just did.
Where are you from?
America.
Now, have you come here just for the world premiere?
Of course.
I'm from Holland. I'm from Vienna.
From Peru. So we are here since Friday and just waiting for this day, for this event.
I really love being here with all the people. This is my first time in London, my first time at a Harry Potter premiere, and I'm really excited to be here.
What time did you get here today?
7 o'clock this morning.
Got here about 4 in the morning.
About 11 o'clock last night. Time to be good.
We arrived at 5 yesterday, so we've been here 23 hours.
Who's your favourite character?
Emma Watson.
Daniel Radcliffe.
I really, really, really want to meet Rupert. David Tennant.
Snape. Now that's unusual. Most people say Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, well, I'm not 16 anymore.
Now, what is it about Daniel that you like?
He's so gorgeous, he's talented, and he makes Harry Potter magic.
So what are you looking forward to see in this film?
The fantasy. It's a totally different world and one that we could never live in, but we wish we could.
Voldemort. Because there's this thing in my head and I've never figured out exactly what he looks like.
The tournament itself, the special effects, I'm really looking forward to that, yeah.
Actually, all parts concerning Severus Snape and the part where he actually hits the children. Very funny. The new ball. It's going to be amazing, totally amazing.
From the commercials, it looks really, really pretty, and I want to see Emma's. I want to see Hermione's dress.
Daniel looks gorgeous in it, so I've seen the trailer, so he's just lovely. Marry me, Daniel!
In the year 2000, after a worldwide search, Daniel Radcliffe was the young boy chosen to pick up the wand and take on the mantle of playing the world's most famous wizard, Harry Potter. But magic powers, or no magic powers, teenage life is no easy ride, as I found out when I chatted to him recently about battling the forces of evil. Oh yeah, and girls.
And now the champion selection. If chosen, there's no turning back.
I'm not ready for this.
You don't have a choice. You're the boy who lived.
What's scarier for Harry then? Is it kind of the encounter with Voldemort, or is it asking Cho Chang?
Well, they're sort of there's a fine line. I mean, the actual more terrifying one is obviously Voldemort, but I mean, in terms of nerve-wracking, I think with girls, he's pathetic. Why do they have to travel in packs? It's great because when all guys are 14, no guys are smooth with girls, no guys know what to say. I certainly didn't. I was useless. And so, you know...
Has that changed now? Are you good now?
Well, I'm better. But I'm better than Harry in this one. I mean, I can talk. But it's not... I don't know. You should ask them, probably.
Shush! Because he loses out to Cedric. What do you think Cedric's got that Harry hasn't?
I can't think of anything.
See, why would she go with him?
I don't know. No, I mean, probably, I don't know. I suppose, he is the sort of golden boy of Hogwarts, really, I suppose, which Harry very much isn't, particularly in this one, but where he comes up with a lot of victimisation from his fellow children. I don't give a damn what your father thinks, Malfoy. No! He's vile and cruel, and you're pathetic. Cedric's got the popularity, and he's handsome and charismatic, and he's, everything that most people hate in a man, everything that other men hate in a man, really. I am the last of the action heroes.
In this one, we get to see the Triwizard Tournament. Did you have a clause in your contract saying temperature of water must be 26
No.
degrees.
No, I didn't, and I regret that now, and I know that if I ever have to be underwater again for a month, I will definitely have that in the contract. It was generally speaking very warm. It was actually only when you got out of the water that you suddenly became freezing cold.
Hello, Harry. Long time no see.
Approximately how much time did you spend in the water?
I don't even have to tell you approximately. I can tell you 41 hours and 23 minutes. They gave me a logbook at the end.
Oh, for goodness
Yeah.
sake. There we go. You've got interesting facts all over.
Well, the facts anyway. So he's coming closer. I can feel it.
My wand, Wormtail.
Voldemort, that's quite exciting because everyone's been waiting to see what he looks like.
I know. We sort of felt quite a lot of pressure on us almost because I think this whole film, not just Voldemort, the whole film is sort of the one people have been... It's a lot of people's favourite of the books, and so we felt a big responsibility in doing this one. But I mean, I think Voldemort looks great. I don't think people will be disappointed in it.
The killing curse. Only one person is known to have survived it, and he's sitting in this room.
When we did Sirius in the last one, there had been pictures, so people sort of know what he was going to look like. But in this one, he's no one knows. I think some people should be quite frightened by him.
He does put you off your popcorn.
Well, it's hard to put me off my popcorn. I love magic.
When did you start filming the next one?
February next year, so very exciting.
Very good. God, there's no rest for you, is
No,
there?
nice to see you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
see
very
you
much.
again.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, the cinema's filling up, so I better get going before someone nicks my seat. It's goodbye from me in Leicester Square, but remember one thing, be on the lookout. Voldemort is among us, so it's probably best to just stay away. See you soon.